Our Electric Motor Division, General Motors Corporation, Maintenance Instructions 1707, New Locomotive Inspection Tightening Program, Introduction. Prior to placing the new locomotive in service, the written equipment inspection is made after limited approximately 1 month with a sensible additional inspection made with equipment that tightens the proper torque value, such as tension with a finite bearing with a continued successful operation. Publication outlines procedures and inspection should be performed with accurate records to be kept with initial inspection tightening since covered locomotives have varying equipment. Certain of the items listed may not be applicable. Before proceeding with the initial inspection, remove all protective coverings that were applied with the protect locomotive shipment. Instruction references, remarks, column, the instruction abbreviation of the reference publication contain information related to maintenance. Following example provided to aid with the understanding abbreviations. LSM is Locomotive Service Manual. EMM, Engine Maintenance Manual. MI 1756 means Maintenance Instruction 1756 before inspection, service inspection, tightening. And then they show the mechanical and remarks. Engine prelude before starting engine, bar over during prelude inspection. Locomotive Service Manual. Check racks, move the injector, control lever. Check for the freedom of the movement of binding injector. Lubricating oil, fill proper level to improve the Maintenance Instruction 1752. Before starting, make certain the lube oil strainer housing is filled with recheck oil over the engine running. Governor, check the oil level should between marks on the sight glass for the engine running as required maintenance instruction 1764. Top deck, inspect loose parts, form material with the engine running at idle, check with the proper lubrication. NE airbox drain, check for the air discharge. Mechanical and remarks. Cooling system. Fill cooling system with the EMD approved water treatment. Maintenance instruction 1748. Check the shutter on the fan operation after engine running. 13. Air compressor. Check oil level of maintenance instruction 1110. Add as required. Maintenance instruction 1756. Checks air compressor operation for cut in and out of the after engines running. Speed recorder. Check oil level as required. Refer to manufacturer's bulletin. Trucks. Traction motor support bearing. Check oil level of maintenance instruction 3900 as required in maintenance instruction 1756. Gear case, check grease level of maintenance instruction 3900 as required in the maintenance instruction 1756. Journal boxing roller bearing, check oil level of maintenance instruction 1552 as required in maintenance instruction 1756. Friction type, check oil level maintenance instruction 1554 as required in maintenance instruction 1756. Brakes, check operation, observe the brakes are applied with the release properly, that there are no leaks. Sand, check with the sand is applied with the rail and proper amount with the proper location. 6 blowers, check air discharge, traction motor vents, discharge through the main generator into engine room. 7 generator pit drain separator, check obstruction and airflow. Electrical and remarks, rotating equipment, insert split rings and communicator brushes, then replace broken chip brushes using same grade and type removed. Main generator, traction motor, auxiliary generator, electrical system, contract relay switches, check wire and connection tightness, and check for proper operation. Terminal board, resistor, rheostat, check connections for tightness. Fuse main electrical cabinet, test and install fuses. Fuse main generator, radiator, cooling fan, check fuse indicating pins. E, control system qualifications. Form qualifications as listed in the locomotive service manual with a perform forward reverse movement check and single multiple unit operation. Batteries, battery lead, check battery water level, specific gravity, add water necessary. 11, auxiliary generator, check auxiliary generator voltage necessary to perform adjustment. Run 8. In run 8 with equipment and operating temperature. 12, alarm safety device. All annunciator lights, test correct operation. Governor shutdown, low oil pressure, hot engine, no power, auxiliary AC over speed. High voltage ground fault, engine protector, turbocharged auxiliary pump, internal aerodol, air filter, dustbin, motor. Check for correct rotation. After service and inspection tightening, perform operation listed approximately 1 month of service and mechanical and remarks. Engine tightness check, bolt nuts, connection with tightness, engine bolt nut requiring torque. Tighten correct torque values of the EMM, engine maintenance manual, cylinder liner, water inlet line, nuts, exhaust manifold flange bolts, cylinder head crab nuts, head frame crankcase bolts, turbocharger after air duct bolts, engine inspection, airbox bar, engine over make visual inspection, engine maintenance manual, oil pan, double top decks. Engine compartment and adjustment, check settings for the engine maintenance manual for the correct settings. Injector timing, injector rack setting, engine speed, lash adjuster, pilot valve setting, readjust pilot valve setting if the engine speed adjustment is changed. Equipment rack, check for the tightness, all bolts necessary connection on the equipment rack. Cooling system, check inhibitor maintenance instruction 1748. Fan shutters, press buttons, check operation, check for blown fuses, piping, check for leaks, piping, radiators, and aftercooler if applicable. Mechanical and remarks, fuel system, suction strainer, check suction strainer filters, check fuel filters, lube oil system. Lube oil check dilution, contamination. Lube oil filters check filters, clean filter housing. Lube oil strainer check suction screens, air compressor tighten cylinder head cleaner, cylinder housing, crank case bolts, instruction 1110. Truck wheels make visual inspection, frame bolster, wear platinum liner, spring seats, number the brake rigging, rubber bolster, spring shock absorber, check torque for the shock absorbers, mounting bolts, electrical system, rotating equipment, perform checklist, step 8, under before service, also inspect flashover damage, device system, in system, perform checks listed, step 8, 9, under perform services. And that was Electric Motor Division, General Motors Corporation Maintenance Instruction, New Locomotive Inspection and Tightening Program, MI 1707.